Greetings and welcome back to the Stanley parable. When the last video we we did the not Stanley ending apparently.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace, protective yet delicate, assertive yet compassionate.
Yeah, I don't know how many endings I have left, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find Aunt. Coming to a staircase,
I think we're gonna do the
boss's office.
Downstairs ending with the bucket, see what changes here then.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yes, that could be a possibility.
Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. And that's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Oh dear.
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience.
Oh dear, where did the bucket go?
And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. Now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious. He exclaimed, without my bucket I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
There's a lot of buckets apparently.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity.
Quite a lot of buckets here.
He was dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Wait, what?
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Sorry, what? Oh dear.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Yes.
He didn't realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything.
Okay.
She thought to herself, my life kicks ass, and she backflipped all the way to work.
Very funny, yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley's bucket, the only co-worker he would ever truly need.
You can say that again, pal.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I think we'll go this way then. Again. 'Cause I wanna,
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the
see what happens when I go to the escape, the escape room. See what changes there are there. Anyway.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I mean, I want to do the escape room, the museum ending, but I also want to do the
reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty,
I also want to switch on the machine as well.
Everything will be fine.
With the bucket. Anyway, see what changes there are there as well.
Mind control facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Here we go.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what
Tell me about it.
And he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Well, looks like we're about to die again.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Tell me about it. Anyway, so, yes, it seems... Yes. Let's see what changes there were in the museum.
Radiant in their own way, but
this is new.
It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Okay. What the heck? The bucket grand exhibit. Okay, or you will turn a blind eye in... What the heck? In ignorance and darkness? What the heck are you talking about?
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see
Inferno bucket? What the heck is that all about?
In his short life?
I mean... A cave drawing of a bucket. I see. Wonder
No man can
why
own a
this
bucket,
game is
and certainly
somehow
not a bucket as
obsessed with
dazzling to behold
buckets.
as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Yes, well, they should really kneel to the Daleks, who are basically squids in buckets.
There
but
is something we can do. Something we can do together,
Yeah,
you and I, that will
could
right
work.
this terrible wrong.
Okay.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket should take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world,
Oh
a
dear.
new vision.
Oh dear. Well, damn. Didn't see that coming. Anyway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No, surely not. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where, coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes, we know.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket
Yes, we all know.
It very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things
I
it
don't
didn't
know.
wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Right, let's turn this machine on then.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine... But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Wait, what?
Birds. Silly birds. The control button
Silly
active again.
birds. Okay.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
What the heck?
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives
Silly birds.
living through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of
Yeah,
all the
but those
possible
birds
paths
are
life could
extremely
take,
silly.
this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, what? Yes, these birds are very silly. It is time,
All of his co-workers
but
were
now
wrong.
it is time to do.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yes, I'm trying to decide.
This led directly to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket.
I think if I'm correct, I think I've done all the endings that I can possibly find in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, so I think the only one that we need to do is the pulling of the phone plug ending, but with the bucket.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
There you go.
Hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders?
Yes.
Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Yes.
You see, oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult.
I guess.
I wish I were better at it, but there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Wait, what? Oh.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
What the heck?
These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice,
Okay.
"I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, I'm Denny with the funny now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy.
Okay.
Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian.
Okay.
An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence, and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles, all of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What the heck? I think you mean Scarrow being supreme.
Outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then.
Right.
So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Okay, then. Okay.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery.
Okay.
A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. Oh, absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we have the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Okay. I guess we're doing this then. Wonder if an outer contradiction gets any worse.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh dear.
We're back at the phone already? No, what's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. Now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of king of comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp.
Well, what?
I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
Wait, what?
Surely that will help me improve my...
What?
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors,
Fine, we'll
they
get...
entered the door on the left.
Fine, we'll go this way then.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
I beg your
I'm going to
pardon.
be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
I guess...
You love the bucket so much it's like you... It's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. We'll never try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No, you do not... Is it a delivery? Hail!
I guess.
Hail! What another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, but it is mental. I think I saw it playing a guitar. No. You're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more introduction. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make you the king of comedy again. More instruction. Let's see.
Yes, right. So, I think I've run out of... I think I've done all the endings. At least I think so. It's time to do the epilogue and see what this is all about then. The epilogue. Many, many years later. Whoa, where am I? Oh, we're back in the sandy place. Ah, yes, as I said, I knew it was Scarrow. But wait, where am I? What the heck? What's going on? So, I think what I'm witnessing is the true ending to the Stanley Parable. What the? Oh. That's not the, is that the... That's the, escape pod, isn't it? Wait, is that a... That is... Wait a minute. It is! Why is this here? And where did the narrator go? Oh wait, no. The skip button. That's what happened to him. Stanley Parable 2. Oh, what's this? Ah, like so many, I enjoyed the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel, where the first game teamed with originality. The Stanley Parable 2 is dull and uninspired, and often is insulting to its fan base. Yeah. rather than expand. Oh, I'm guessing the narrator's just mad because of it. Oh, this is Cookie Nine's thing where he says the narrator is unfunny, rather than expand on what it made it a sequel veers off. What veers off? Who cares? Whether to ending slightly adventure. Two. I think there are more endings than that. Cookie 9. Oh, what are these? Oh yes, the gym buttons. Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. I think this is basically taking the mickey out of like sequels for previous games. Yes, I'm getting the joke, but a disastrous. Okay, it's not disorderly press release. Oh yes, I reckon Cookie 9 made this as well. Oh no, someone else did. Let me just, Jim. Yes. The gym button was very fun. I have to say, I'm just astounded with the amount of content that is in this. It's insane the amount of love and passion the developers took to make this a success. Yeah, I have to say, they do something that most developers haven't been able to do. Wait, what's this? Hello again. Oh, you again. The guy from the intro. You know, the guy from a pre-intro, a pre-menu, whatever. Nice to see you. But it's terrible that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what that developer said? Preserve integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We don't need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making it until the sun explodes. Hilarious. Let's run the franchise into the ground and let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? Ah, yes. This is why I love Stanley Parable comedy, because it just pokes fun at, like, other games that might make terrible sequels and that, and have no respect for their franchises. See what's the narrator's problem? He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistakes, don't let it burn. It's not hard, but let me show you. Together we're going to make Stanley Parable 3. Stanley Parable 3 now? What? All they have to do is change it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait. Go ahead and try combining. Okay. What should we say? Beyond cheese. Infinite cheese. Stanley's big cheese. actually, yeah, I like Beyond Cheese. Stanley Parable 3 Beyond Cheese. It's absurd, I love it. Every time you will restart the game, we'll advance the number of sequel by 1, and we'll pick a new subtitle. That way Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game will change when you... Okay. Adding more content, like work you no need to do. It'll just be same content recycled again and again. We would need to add a screen. What do you say? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Very well. Every time you agree, every time, a new sequel every time you start the game. You know what, since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course, I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it, alright? Oh, you mean the one in the Stanley Parable 2 museum thing? Okay. We're going to keep the train rolling. It cannot end, it can nearly spiral itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. Yes, I'm ready. Oh, okay. It's 4 o'clock, isn't it? No. There you go. Please adjust the Yes. Please enjoy the Stanley Par. What the heck? What? Okay, my fellow subjects, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you enjoyed this series. Oh, I genuinely have no idea what was going on there. Anyway, it seems the Stanley Parable is done. Anyway, see you all in the next video then. And maybe in the next video, if I haven't missed anything else, we'll do the Stanley Museum thing to sort out that broken achievement then. Anyway, see you all in the next video then. Goodbye. Thanks all for the enjoyable